We're seeing a lot of individuals taking their good fortune, the resources, the opportunities, the foundation for success that they've been allotted for granted, man. Now, if you're exhibiting discipline, you can financially progress. You can mentally and spiritually evolve too, which is paramount. That's most important, but that's what we touch down upon most of the time, all right? Right now, we're going to focus on the financial aspects. Again, that's what majority of people value, unfortunately. That's where most of the mindsets are at. Their attention, their focus, their obsession. Money, money, money. Maybe fame and sex too, but money, money, money. Everybody in the back of their mind knows that, hey man, I probably have a better chance of being hit by lightning than I do of being famous, but I can still get some money and sex. That's crazy, bro. But anyways, people taking the paramount aspects for granted, their health, their freedom, their eyesight, the use of their appendages, not being blind or paralyzed or deaf. Bro, many individuals have those fortunate aspects in regards to their anatomy and health. They don't reflect on it or value it, right? But when it comes to the finances, simplify, man. If you think for a second that an individual who exhibits discipline and evolves past their addictions and their character defects, who chooses to view their mistakes for what they actually are, homie, that isn't self-obsessed, bro, that discipline, that reflection, that continuous progression or evolution is guaranteed to lead to financial progression, okay? When you're spending your money, your time, and your energy, homie, on alcohol, pills, dope, partying, designer mayhem, unnecessary technological gadgets. I've had the same phone for like at least 3 or 4 years now, man. What is the point in buying a brand new one every year or every 6 months? That's what you see most people doing in our society, man. And it's not just the phone. It's the Gucci hat, the designer scarf, the outfits, the shoes, the phones, the vehicles, the bars, the pubs, the vacations, the partying, the women, the sex, the man, whatever it is, bruh. It's a bunch of unnecessary mayhem. You don't have to spend a bunch of money to meet somebody or to get to know them or have a genuine bond. No, you don't, fool. You don't have to buy blood diamonds to stand out in society. Those are blood diamonds. We've already touched down on the sinister designer clothes, the blood diamonds, the slave labor-produced mayhem that the elitists in power brainwash the masses into obsessing over and glorifying. But right now we're touching down more on how it hinders an individual's ability to progress financially, okay? Simple and plain. The couple of people that have seen us come up with our YouTube channel over time throughout the past couple years, they saw me living in my ride. They saw me with my lady. And all they could do, the couple of haters and creeps from behind a keyboard or run their mouths, all they could do was try to talk. You know what, man? I'm not cussing, bro, because I don't want my videos to be penalized. We have a lot of rules we have to abide by that other people don't. And the minute we cross any of them lines or we break any of those little rules, nothing happens to them but hell falls on our shoulders, bro. It's crazy. It's like a polar bear on steroids just scratching at my genitalia. It's terrible, bro. But let me go ahead and clarify, man. Majority are spending a lot of their time, their energy, their money on these unnecessary aspects. When they see an individual like us, bro, it didn't click. It didn't make sense. They tell themselves that, oh, man, you can't be a solution-based realist, fool, and live in your ride, homie, and not have a family with resources or money or whatever, or not poison your community with hard dope. Basically not have or do the same thing everybody else is doing and progress just by exhibiting discipline and reflecting on your good fortune and health. And when I say good fortune, I got access to clean tap water, homie. That's my good fortune, you feel me? There's kids in certain geographic areas. They don't have access to clean water. They die at age 9 trying to drink a little bit of water because the parasite embeds itself in its intestinal lining. You got to understand, there's innocents that ain't never wronged anybody, dying horrible deaths as we speak. Do we have to dwell upon this? No. But do you block it out of your mind and then hyper-focus on your own entertainment and satisfaction and allow your anxiety, depression, and your entitled, industrial-sized toddler mindset to take over? No. Both of those are extremes, homie. You don't dwell on anything incessantly, but you don't avoid reality incessantly either. It's a balance, fool. You choose to acknowledge for reality for what it is. You embrace it. You internalize it. You become reality, homie. And you can reflect from time to time on anything necessary to be grateful or to forge solution or to identify, to make sense of things. You know what I'm saying? That's life, homie. And there's no substituting genuine confidence, fulfillment, and purpose. Remember that, fool. That's the reason why I financially progressed. I don't be showing things off. where I live, my rides. And I say rides. I don't only have one vehicle, okay? I'm not bragging about these things, bro. Things are safe and maintained, and I'm grateful, bro. And we're progressing, but it's not based upon meaningless mental gymnastics, homie. It's not based upon fame or the avoidance of reality. We're not being rewarded for bad behavior, fool. We're coming up from the ground up a little bit at a time ourselves, based upon logic, discipline, and vigilance. Restraint, self-control, reflection, homie. Come on, man. It's sad to see so many taking the major opportunities and resources they've been allotted for granted. You may not view it as such, but majority have literally won the lottery to a degree and they don't even realize it, fool. They never reflect on, wait a minute. What if my parents are drinking all day long or doing dope and they were delirious and they were jealous and they didn't want me to be sober, let alone have a life worth living, bro? And they never offered any help or any foundation whatsoever. And I was left up to my own devices and had to live in the bushes at times to avoid my own family while I was young so they wouldn't murder me or prey upon me, bro. Think about that. Think about that. Reflect on that.